Hi, this is Tiffany from Ring of Light Crafts. Today, oh my gosh, it's been a long day. Today we are going to make a kitten. No, we're not. Today we're going to make a Halloween cat. I already got started. I made my little face here. My kids are crazy. I made a face. I painted it. What I did is I just used old wood. Well, new to me. A friend gave it to me. And I painted my face. I cut it out, painted it, and attached it. This is a small frame. This is a 12-inch frame for the face, okay, guys? So the body, let me grab this. I'm going to show you how to do it on this one. The body is actually 14 inch, I believe it is. And this is actually bought from the Dollar Tree, the frame. And the cat's face, the frame here was bought from Family Gentle for $150 plus tax. So anyways, on the cat, let's see if I'm right because I never counted it. So let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is 6. There is 6 sections, okay? So in those 6 sections, you will still need a total of 18 pipe cleaners. And the reason why is we do like we did last time. There will be 2 connected to the bottom and then 1 connected to the top 2. So let me show you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you on this one. But before I do that, I want to show you how I went ahead. Will you turn the light on, baby, please? Honey, look, they're right out here. Thank you. I drill holes into the wood.
Say hi, Eileen.
Who?
Eileen.
Oh, hi, Eileen. Yay, Eileen joining us. That's cool. So I drill my holes. My holes I drill to match. Thank you. To match the cross angles, the connections on the main reef, okay, on the frame. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set the body aside. Don't talk about, you know what. Okay. What happened?
Voldemort? No.
Oh,
No.
you children. Hand me my blade, please. It got away from me. Thank you. And let's set this one right here, honey. Thank you. Okay. We're going to go ahead and bring back our cat. I'm going to bring you down so you can see me. Back this up. Now, my cat face may look a little funny because I used this new spray that was supposed to seal and protect it. I will not say what it was, but I will say I don't like it. It kind of miscolored my cat. So my cat, instead of being black, my cat is now a blue-black. So anyways, okay, I'm going to set these aside. That goes with that. I got what you need today is, of course, your picture, 2 frames, one 12-inch, one 14-inch, your cutter or scissors. Let me pull you back up, guys. Watch out, it might be kind of dizzy here. No talking about it. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood what you said. My apologies. Zip ties. I actually think I got 5 here. I should have the kids do this one. I think they'll enjoy it. Who?
Thank you, Eileen.
Oh, thank you, Ellie. Okay, I'm getting a little sidetracked. So what you also need, besides the frame, is you need your face, whether you made it, you bought it, or you're going to make it, to just put on top or underneath. Mine is fastened from the bottom. You will need your scissors. I do have 2 different kinds here because I am very good at somehow destroying them. I don't know. Anyways, today's been a crazy day. Kind of cool though. So what we're going to do is we got our cat and we're ready. We already got all the ties on our cat. So let me go ahead and lower you so you can see. Okay. Once again, the bottom 2 rings of the frame will have 2 ziplock or 2 ties, pipe cleaners. Huh?
Eileen said your room looks excellent.
Oh, thank you, Eileen. And then the top one will have 1 pipe cleaner connected to it. And I also push it aside. I want my handy dandy little cutting board here because it also has my measuring sticks on it. And I have a tall shelf that's actually sitting right now on my desk. So what I'm going to do is I put my mesh into it, and I'm just going to pull it because we are going to go ahead and do the puff instead of the way I wanted to do it. We're just going to do the puff because my mesh is 21 inches instead of 10. So it'll let me get a hold of it. What we're going to do, first thing we got to do is we got to gather just a little on the bottom so that we can connect it so we can get started here. Okay, and then, I'm sorry, the kids are really crazy today. Go ahead and we're going to connect it. I want to, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to start from the outside and go in because it's just easier for me. I discovered on the outside. I'm going to go ahead and hook to the outside the starting of my my mesh, which the mesh I paid $3.44, I believe it was, at Walmart. And I'm going to twist it about 3-4 times. Oh, I just want to make sure it stays. This extra, this is a smaller frame, so it's not exactly the easiest to do this way. You know what, it's not going to let me push it through without a stroke. Oh, there we go. Because I will deal with that later. Right now, I just want it out of my way because I will tie this on later. And I'll show you how to do that. Now, we're going to go ahead and do all mesh. All right? We'll go ahead and do all mesh. Yeah.
Hi, Monica.
Oh, hi, Monica. How are you? We'll go ahead and do our mesh. We're going to gather it. I'm actually going to measure only to 7 inch because on my board here, I'm starting at the very edge, not at 1. So technically, I'm getting 8 inches. And just make sure I'm right. I know I am, but I just want to make sure. I don't want to tell anybody something wrong. Yay, I was right. Okay. And the reason why I want to do 8 inches because this is really a small frame. And we may decide to take off the 8 inch and do it smaller once we look at it. And what do you think, people? Should we just do 7? I don't know how much it will cover on my cat's face. It is a small frame. We'll go ahead and do it 7 inches on this part of the frame. So I will go to my 6 because remember is actually 7 on mine. Okay. So I gather it together. I hope you can see. I gather it together. Get me, is it my tie here already? Boy, this is really good mesh. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and connect it. Let's get this going. Yeah, we were driving coming home today, and there was a car accident on the freeway and a fire. I guess they kind of went side and side. I don't know if everybody's okay. I sure hope they are. It was interesting to see how polite everybody was, and they actually slowed down, took the time to let the firefighters and first responders do what they had to do to save a life. It was pretty cool. Not the accident, just the fact how people work together. Okay, once again, I got to gather my mesh. I'm going to 6 inches. I'm go ahead and go to my my next tie. Pull that up. And for some reason, my cat just wants to go all over my desk. So we're going to be playing chase the cat here, I guess. Literally. Okay, so we got 2 little things started. Let's see if you guys can see it. We got 2 of our puffs started. I think for the size of the head, that might be a pretty good size. And then once again, I am still continuing to measure. And I will try to do as fast as I can on this. And go to my next tie. Once again, I'm doing 7-inch poofs. Come back here. Oh my goodness. It really wants to get away from me. Maybe it doesn't want to be a black cat, huh? Maybe I ought to do it orange. I don't know. Anyways, let's get real here. Let's get this on here. Get it to twist. Okay. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and do the next one. on. I would like to see if she wants to come on. And then we'll do another 6-inch. And we're just going to continue all the way around. So unfortunately, this is the part I think that takes the longest. And forgive me if I take too long. I do have the nerve damage in my hands. And sometimes it's just really weird how my hands work. Okay, go on to the next. So let's get our little black cat looking like a black cat here. We're going to go to 7 inches. Now remember, if you see 6 on that, I really am doing 7. Okay. Because I'm starting from the edge of the board. Get this going. And then the next one. And I'm doing, whoops, get that out of my way. I'm going, once again, I'm going to go from the outside to my inside. Let's get back here. Oops. Okay. I guess it is. This might have moved on me, that's all right. Okay. And I did not glue my ties down because once I connect everything, I don't really think I will have to. So we're going to go ahead and just continue with our ties all the way around our little cat here. Cat kind of looks like a cat I had at one time. Big yellow eyes. Well, actually, I still have a cat with big yellow eyes, but I'm not talking about that cat. Although, that cat's weird. Let me tell you, folks. You walk in the kitchen or something, and there's a divider in the house, and it sits on that divider, and you see this big, huge yellow eyes staring at you. It's very freaky. Let me get this on here. Once again, these are all supposed to be 7 inches. Okay, really don't want to pull them just yet to bring them out. Oops, let me get that one out of the way. It's an oddball. Go to 6, well, 7. I should have cut my strings in half. That probably would have helped immensely my ties, but I just didn't this time. I was kind of racing the clock. I think it won. Okay. Excuse me. And another 7 inch. Okay, we're almost done with the bottom. This will kind of go fast if the cat will quit moving. Silly cat. Okay. Do the next one once again. We're measuring, actually, I know you can't see my hands, but I am going to do actually 7 poofs, 7-inch poofs. And I'm almost done with the outside. Oops. I'm going to measure that one because that just don't look like it's 7. Man, it's a good thing I did. Okay, here we go. Let me get this in here. Now, I'm at the part where I started. The next one, the next proof will be exactly where I started off. So what we do is you go ahead, you measure, just like you would any other poof. You're just going to continue to measure. And you go right to where you started. We didn't lock them, so you can still add to it. You just put that right on top of that little excess you had there that I pushed under. If I can find my tie, there it is. And you just put this one on just like it was always meant to be there. Just do it at maybe extra time, keep it tight. Now, what you're going to do, we already did the outside, all the way around the outside. Now we're going to go into the inside, and I do believe there's 9 ties on the inside where we had, I guess, 9 on the outside. Okay, well anyways. No, there's 6 ties on the inside, I'm sorry. We're still going to continue with the 6-inch, or the 7-inch poofs. And we go to our very first one, which is here. We just kind of bring it up. And we do have to tie it on. Make it stay where we want it to stay. I'm going to do it a couple of times. And then we're going to continue. Let me put my board in here so I make sure I get the exact measurement. Okay. I know if you see me stopping at 6, once again, it really is 7 on my board. Because I'm going from the very outside edge. Okay, and let's get this one hooked. The top can be a little tricky because all the other ties just want to kind of say, no, me first. Okay, here we go. We go once again to all 7-inch. We go ahead. Oh, I should have pushed those out of my way because I'm done with these for now. I might be done with them total. I'm not sure if I'm going to add to them. And I'm going to go ahead and jump over to my next tie. Just seems so far away. Okay, well, that is 7 inches, so here's our 7-inch poof. That's why it is strange to me. Okay, once again, 2-3 times all you need to do. And let's go ahead and measure again. Get these loops out of my way. And I'm not going to add ribbon to it around the face because it is a black cat. It's not, I'm not trying to do anything real fancy with it. But what I am going to do is we're going to tie these down where we don't have to cut them off. Just like last time. Because if someone decided they really wanted a ribbon added to it, you can always undo it and add that ribbon. So you're never really cutting them. Not the way I'm going to do it this time. There's my tie. Okay. So now we can go ahead and tie it. Once again, I'm doing 3 on usually all of them, 3 to 4. We're almost done with the inside. I know we haven't started the outside, but there's a reason. I simply wanted to make sure that everybody will see exactly how to put the ties on. Normally, oh, I don't know why I did that. There we go. Normally, I would do the long ties on the bigger frames, but I ran out of black ties. So I did have a bunch of half ties that I'm going to use, and just a few of the big ties, I'll cut them in half, just to make sure that I can use all my black ties. Okay, and let's go to the next section. We are almost done with our piece. And we bring it up. There's a couple of ways I've seen people doing black cats, and they're awesome. Absolutely awesome. I chose to do my own face. So, and like I said, I didn't have the 10-inch mesh. We're using 21-inch and just going around 3 times at least. Okay, not worried about fluffing them just yet. Okay, now I'm at the end of, because see, this one's already the first one. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all the way around. I have no more ties here, but I still have the space. What I do is I simply am going to measure just like I would any other one. And I will bring this over to my first one here that I just did. And I never like how that one poop goes. I don't know why. But oh well. I'm going to use it. I'll have to ask maybe Damon or someone can help me understand that. Everybody's learning, so. Oh, she put sugar in your tea. I'm so sorry, love. I'll take it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this, separate it. I'm going to separate it. I'm going to cut this hunk off. I am going to leave a little bit more than what I would because, get that out of my way. I have to bring this under. And the way my cat is, I'm going to have to find a way to bring it under because my board was bigger than my frame. So I'm actually going to slide this through here. What I'm doing is I'm trying, not succeeding very well yet, trying to slide the big piece underneath the frame and my cat. If my hands were better, and if I didn't cut my nails today, I would have been cool. Yeah. Anyway, get that to pull through, and then you can leave it where you can actually see it, or pull it real tight so no one will see it. And I am going to that out of my way. Pull this and just push that under. No one's going to see it once it's done. There we go. And the next step is to fluff it and separate it, which is pretty easy on a cat because all you got to do is puff them out because you don't want to see the wires. So I'm just going to puff them. And another thing is, which I should have done before I cut it, is if you see the frame, but this is mine, so I think I like him. If you see the frame through your mesh, just go back around it before you cut your mesh and crisscross it to help hide the frame. Once again, I'm just going around right now to kind of separate my mesh a little. Spread that thing out. There we go. That up. I'm not worried about my ties yet. My hands are just too big. Anyways, okay. And now you do the outside edge. You separate them. I think once I get it all going, I just might want to add ribbon. I don't know. I can make it a girl cat, right? Okay, we just keep separating it. There we go. And if I absolutely had to, even though I cut it before I looked, I could go back and do the crisscross because I have not cut none of my ties. It'll just be the exact same concept basically, except I'm crisscrossing. Going in literally like an X all the way around. Okay. And then that way, you just hide your frame. And I think I will actually crisscross it. So I made a mistake, okay? I cut it and I shouldn't have. So it's simple. I'm going to fix my mistake.
Hi, Henry.
Hi, Henry. How are you?
Hi, Sissy.
Hi, Sissy. Or
Hi,
Antoinette.
Maria.
Oh, Maria. Hi. Happy birthday. Maria's birthday's today, yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
The red says happy birthday. Okay, what I want to do is because, like I said, I cut it before I check, which you always should check before you cut it, just to make sure. But this is good because now I can show you that you really can fix that mistake. Let me get that out of my way. So once again, all you're going to do is grab your mesh. Let's not do that, folks. Grab your mesh. It's my speech, I'm sorry. And you gather it. That's terrible. Okay. And you just gather it like you would. Now, I want to do the crisscross, which is literally, I'm going to go from here to here, and then keep crisscrossing it, because I want to hide my wreath, because I cut it. So I'm just going to find this place and get started with it. I'm going to leave that excess, because this time, I'm going to have to flip it under to lock it, because I did that. So you know what, I'm actually not going to start at the very bottom, because I got to hook my body there. So I will start right here at the side. And this part doesn't take too long. It would have been a lot easier if I paid attention and didn't cut it. But that's all right. Mistakes happen. And once again, oops, get off there. I was doing my 7-inch puffs. In this case, you could go ahead and do the 7-inch, or make them a little bigger if you wanted to hide it. But I'm going to stick with my 7 inches because that's what I started with. And I'm going to crisscross them over. Where's my tie? My tie's hiding from me. Then we're going to crisscross it. We'll get it started here. And I'm still going to make sure I tie at least 2 or 3 times. Oh, twist it, I'm sorry. And then you measure again. And then you're crisscrossing, so you're going to go down. If I can get this to open up at an angle. And of course it's backwards for me. Okay, get in there. And go ahead and get this going. There we go. Okay, so we got it started. So now throughout the whole rest of the face, I just kind of have to go back through it. And I will measure my 7-inch all the way across. And these are kind of like flipping in between the two that are already there. So if you have to open a little, go ahead. You'll be able to fix that. There. I'm going to do that 3 times just because that was a little not wanting to work for me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, got it. And then once again, let's just go ahead and gather. Ow. And we'll get stabbed by a pipe cleaner. We'll go ahead and we will crisscross there down. Hey, I'm discovering it's a little harder to work with black, especially when everything's black. They kind of blend. Oh, hush it up. Okay, 3. And then we'll just continue. Once again, I am only doing 7-inch first, but I am doing it to the 8th. What's wrong? Oh, okay. We have a rescue here. It's a little dove. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like it got shot, or I don't think it was shot, honestly. I think the dove was probably caught by a cat and they ripped the eyes out. But I figured it would die literally last night when we got it. But it's strong-willed. It doesn't want to die. And she is drinking, and we believe she's eating. So just wishful hoping, right? So if I crisscross it, I had one done on the top. I'm going to crisscross it to the bottom. Okay, let me find my ties and find out which part of the bottom I want to go to. I'm actually going to go here because this had a big old space that wasn't covered for some reason. I know I didn't miss it, but that's all right. We're going to do it anyways. Go ahead and we're going to twist it a couple of times. And then we're going to measure again. So this is actually one way to fix a mistake, which is kind of early in the show to make a mistake on making something, but that's okay. This way I can learn myself, right? So I'm going to connect this, get tight as I can. Do 3. And my cat is so little. I can't wait to put it together, to be honest with you. I'm like really super excited that I get to actually put it together. I'm debating. I want to crisscross it here or to here. I think I will go ahead and keep the same pattern going, otherwise it'll look funny. Come on. There's my loop. Let me grab it. 2, 3. And then we'll go ahead and we're going to continue to do our measuring. Once again, make it snug, okay? Nice and snug. Not so tight that it feels like it's a rope. Just nice and snug. So I have to crisscross up and over. Actually, there it goes. All right. Let me get this in here. This is my very first time doing a cat. I never thought about a cat until recently. I thought, hey, that might be fun to do. 3, hush, bitsy bits. Knock it off, please. She ain't going to, is she? She heard a strange noise, so she has to go back. I'm going to remeasure that one once again. I'm actually doing 7-inch hoops, but I am only measuring to 6 because I had that extra edge because I'm not starting at number 1. So I am still doing 7-inch hoops. And I bring that back down. I just really, really want to fill this up. I think I almost got it here, folks. Thank God. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead. We can go ahead and grab and pull to 6. This is actually 7. Loop up to my next twist tie. Yay, I'm almost at my end. Thank God, huh? I just get so excited I want to do the next step before I finish my first step. Okay. So we got him on. Girls. Red. Black. Kids got weird nicknames, let me tell you. No, you guys can do what you were doing. I was just going to tell you it's really loud. And I didn't know if you wanted the whole world to hear you guys. Oh, okay.
She's trying to get it to me.
Oh, she's getting frustrated with her phone.
Oh, no, my phone's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
She has to download it online.
Oh, Jesus.
Say hello to Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. How are you? We are making a cat today. And I am trying to fix an error I made because I cut it before I looked to see if it was the way I wanted it. And why did I put that one down there? I got sidetracked. Okay, I still at my spot. It comes down here. I forgot to make sure that I couldn't see my frame. So now I had to go back through after I cut it and add the extra mesh, which is okay. Okay. And then my last one, I'm actually still got to do my same measuring. I'm still doing 7" because the face is, oops, so small. So go to 7. And we'll just go ahead and hook on the last piece here for the face. And then I'm not going to worry about trying to hide the end points yet because I'm still going to connect them. We can do that after we get them set where we want to connect them. Now, make sure once I adjust everything, should be fine. Now I am going to go ahead and cut it out, and I am going to leave it extra because I'm going to have to loop it under. Now, a cat's face. Let me pull you guys up here. Watch your eyes here. Okay, here's our cat face. There's our cat face. If you can still see the frame, I have not puffed it out. So, anyways, this is so far what our cat looks like. And we're going to set him aside. Now the fun part. Okay. Now I already did this the sole where I hooked it all the drilling, so I can hook it all together. Bring you guys back down here. And now I got it. What I did is because I drill holes. The holes I drill, most of them anyway, was to match up with the cross parts of the frame, so you got more of a support. So what I'm going to do now is I have to put my 1 and 2s on for my frame. So I'm going to, thank you, Tammy. I'm going to start over here. Now these are a little small. I hate using half ones. And now I'm debating. You know what? Hang on, folks. Let me look up. I remember I had ties up there, but I don't know. Hey, Tammy. Since it's so hard for my hands to grasp the little ones, I think if I use a different color, be okay. Maybe silver or white even. I'm only asking because it really is hard for me to grasp them. Okay. Well, I'm going to try it because I don't want to waste. And if I can't do it on my own time, I'll tear it apart and just redo it. So, go ahead. You want 3. Remember, we got 9 sections, so it'll be a total of 18 twist ties. I already got my middle piece on. It doesn't have nothing on the black cat in the middle. We're just going to twist it twice and pull it aside. And see, my middle this time is empty. So go ahead and go to the next one. I'm going to try to match them as best as possible. And maybe only do twice, twist it twice. That way I have more room. Oops, my bad. I got sidetracked. You have to have 2 on the 2 bottom pieces, on the 2 bottom part of the frames. You actually want 2 in each section. So you got 2 here. You hook your pipe cleaner to the 2 bottom. And then your other pipe cleaner as well will be hooked to the 2 bottom. Once again, I'm not worrying about them moving because once I connect it, they won't move. And then the top one will actually only be hooked to the 2, but you're only putting 1 pipe cleaner in it. So let's go ahead and continue. So each section, there's 9 sections. Each section is going to get 3 pipe cleaners, 2 on the bottom, 1 on top. So you should have a total of 18 pipe cleaners to use. Man, these are tiny. I should not have cut them. All right. Let's continue here. Let me get this one on. Just twist them on once or twice, whatever. And just go all the way around your frame so you get it ready to go. And I'm going to do 1, 2, just so it's ready. And I'm going to push them out of my way if I think about them. Because I am going to go from the bottom to the top when I put on my my poops, because it's easier that way for me personally. You do not have to. Most people go from inside to the outside. So here we go. We'll just keep going around. I already got that one in there. We almost got this settled. So we're just going to go ahead and add the rest of them. We get them all in here, and then we can go to the next step, and then hopefully be able to connect them. Oh, these ones are a little longer than half. I wonder how I noticed that. Okay. I'm glad you're here, Tammy. Okay. We just get the top in here. Get that one out of the way. Now I need 2 on the bottom. Uh-oh. I left this in the bag. Oh well. Like I said, this one most likely will be mine, so I'm not too worried about it. I did leave some in the bag. Oh, there they all. They fell out. Okay. Yay. 1, 2. So we got the bottom going here. Let's get the last 2 pipe cleaners on. Let me turn it so hopefully you can see it. You all right? Okay. Yeah. Can't see it, but I got it. Okay. My glasses are off, so I can't see anything. It's all right. Except I'm being blind by the colors here. Okay. So, I got all my ties hooked here. And like I said, I have my mesh over here hooked to a shelf that I have on my desk. Because I just haven't got to it yet. If I can get it to open up. I'm going to cut this a little even because the way I did cut it off, it really was quite wasteful. So to straighten it out just a little better, but that's all right. because nobody will ever see that. So, hi, Angelina. Hi, baby. Hi. Angelina is going to turn 3 years old real soon. Aw. She's such a cutie. She is Tammy's granddaughter. Okay. I'll get rid of that part since I don't need it. Now that I straighten out my mistake there, and pull this forward. I know you probably can't see what I'm doing. Let me see if I can turn it just a little here. I'm trying to get my mesh to work with me. It's being stubborn today. Stay there. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to say, just like with the face, you have to gather the bottom half, okay? And then once you get to the end, I don't like that short. But once I get it to the end, I decide where I'm going to start. And I'm actually going to start here because it's the smallest one and it's going to be the hardest one for me to do. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't joking. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do it 3, 4 times. Now, remember I said this don't matter because what you're going to do is that will be tucked out of your way, and you can put a zip tie in there, which I do have my zip ties here. I am going to go ahead and hook this one on and show you if you can see it. Let me turn it. Hopefully you can see this. You can go ahead and you want to get across the balls so that it will stay. Okay, and which obviously I don't have it across the balls yet. I'm trying to get a hold of the thing itself. Okay, let's just see if it'll work. I don't have my glasses on, so I actually cannot see. Ooh, and okay, well, I did it wrong, but it's okay. I'm still going to use it. I'm going to tie it tight, turn it so that's towards my back. Let me get rid of the excess. I didn't get it across the ball, so it might move, but once again, by the time I'm done, it won't move. All right, now we got it started. Let me get rid of that. And we start measuring again. Now I did the 7-inch on the face because the face was so very small. I'm actually going to go ahead. Hopefully it won't look too funny. I never tried it this way before. So I'm going to go ahead and try 8-inch on the bottom, just so it's a little poofier. And instead of going to the 8 on mine, I'm just going to measure to 7 because the 7 is my 8 because I'm going from the edge, in case you don't remember, or a new person comes on. So I am doing my 8-inch instead of a 7. Okay, I'm going to the 8. Oh my goodness, I cannot think. Let's try this all over again. Here we go. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? We're going to measure. I did 7 on that other one. I went to the 6, so I actually made it 7 inches. And now, or 7-inch poofs. So I'm going to go to the 7-inch on this one because I want 8-inch poofs. Okay, let's get this in here. All right. And it's the exact same concept as the top. You just go all the way around the bottom first and then all the way around the top. And since I do not have, I might have to add extra ties. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to the 7, so I get my 8-inch. That little poofs are very, very cute. My little ties, that is. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hi, Angelina. She's waving. She's saying hi. Okay, we're going to go to all 7 so we get all 8-inch poofs. And we're going to do that all the way around. And my little tie moved, but remember it won't. And another thing, once you do this, if your ties keep moving, don't hesitate to get your glue gun and put a little dab of glue behind it, in the back, of course, not in the front. And then it'll stay nice and tight, and you won't have to worry about it. It'll just be there until you tear it apart or whatever you want to do with it. Let me get my 8-inch push here. Okay. Come on. I don't know what it is about these frames today. Tammy, my frames have literally just been sliding all over the table today. I feel like I'm trying to catch the cat instead of make a cat. Here we go. I'll get that 3. And then once again, go 7, which is actually my 8-inch proofs. Get this to open up when I want it. And get it to go. Okay. Come on, let's go. Let's go. My next 8-inch. Okay, I got them both. They just moved. See, look at that. That's not cool. I'll have to glue it. Oh, I can make that part I hook to the other part. Okay, so once again, we're just continuing all the way around. I know I'm a little slow at this. Just my hands, they just have the brain of their own, literally. They don't want to work. Okay, here we go. Next 8-inch proof. Come on, baby. There we go. How hot is it where you're at, Tammy? How about anybody else, if anybody else is out there? How hot is it where you're at? It reached 108. At least on my car, it said 108. The actual temperature, I'm unsure of. But let me tell you, I was dying the time I got in the house. Okay. We're almost done with the bottom at the 8-inch posts. These things get smaller and smaller, but they're really not. All right. Oops. Get that to go to my next one. And get this pulled here. I hope you guys can see it. I also am decided hooking the cat together. I don't have the ears or a tail made because I was not going to make one. But then I was thinking about it. I might just add one later. Had a brilliant idea. Halloween costumes are coming out soon. Ouch. And if I didn't want to make one, I can just buy a Halloween costume of a cat. What, $10 at Walmart, Target? Just the ears and the tail I'm talking about, not the actual costume. Or I can make it. Alright, so here we go again. Once again, my ties are so tiny, bear with me. There we go. Let me do that 3, I only get twice. Okay, I'm almost done with the bottom, and then we can rotate up. And we go all the way to 7, which is actually my 8. Okay, we're almost done with the bottom. And I will probably definitely have to do the crossover with this, just like I had to with the cat face. Which will be very hard for me to do because my pipe fingers are so small. So, any advice, Tammy? Anybody? How to do that? Oh, look at this. I may change some of these out. Let me see. Let's just see if I can get it to work. This was the one that I just truly do not like working with this particular piece. Literally just this particular one. Okay. And if I do have to do a crossover, I just want to make sure I start next to this so I don't have to use this one. Oh my goodness, come on. This is really going to give me a pain. I may actually have to just grab something else. Okay, I am because I don't trust that. Let me add another pipe cleaner here, folks. Just because I don't want it to come apart. I want it to be stable. And I do not like how that is working for me right there. So what I did is for the whole thing, I'm just adding another pipe cleaner right through that for an extra, just because that one was so small. I don't want it to come apart. There we go. I'd rather have to do an extra pipe cleaner than have it fall apart on me. Okay, now that was the connection of the two pieces where we started. And now I have to cross over to the top part. And once again, we're doing 8-inch puffs, hoops. All right. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right to the top. Where'd it go? Come back. Oh, it's stuck on the other one. All right, here we go. So we just crunch all that in there. And we go ahead and we're going to twist it. And I'm not going to do it 3 times. I'm just going to do it twice because I may have to go back and add more. That way I still got room. I'm doing my measuring. I am going to pull tight. Not too tight. I'm going to my 8-inch. And taking it into the next twist tie here. Which I'm on the inside, so I do believe I have 9 twist ties on the inside on this one as well. I'll do 2 there, so I can just go back to them. Come on. Ooh. I'm not going to believe this. My mesh is running out. I'll have to get another one out, but that's okay. I have it. I'm just hate when you have to connect extra. Okay, let me hook this in here. It's just no big deal, really. All right, let's get this in here. I hope you guys can see okay. My little helpers disappeared on me. The kids will have company, so yay. This summertime, you're supposed to have company and have fun. And it's hard when one of your kids is in college. And the other ones will be in college soon. Because you see, they are growing up. All right, come on, let go. Thank you. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of this up. And if I have to, which we're going to have to, we're going to add the extra mesh on by just attaching a whole new section. Just going to bring that right in there. Which is fine. Yes. Okay, in case y'all wonder what that was, I have a sled over there that I was going to be making. And this is the second time it's been thrown to the ground. So anyways, needless to say, last time I had to put the bottom back in, which I haven't done yet. This time, I think it's pretty much shot. So we will see. That was going to be a big floor arrangement I did for Christmas. But for some reason, it doesn't like sitting there, so it just falls off. It could have been an animal that did it. I saw the cat run, so it could have been the cat. But I can't blame the cat because I don't know where the cat was when it happened. Okay, now, I just use that to hold it down. We're going to go ahead and hook my last piece to where I started. Excuse me. And remember, my ties are so very small because I only had half ties. I am going to open it only once because I don't want to lose or loosen what I already did. And put this in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab those little ones and tighten this as tight as I can. So if I can go around 3 times, I'm going around 3. If I go 10, I'm going 10. I want it to stay. Okay, I think I might be done with 5, 4, whatever that was. Okay. Now, I do have a little bit here and I don't want to waste it. And I'm at the point I'm going to have to start crisscrossing. Let me grab this. Let me grab the extras because I'm going to have to add them. Grab these right here. Okay. Went ahead and grabbed extra ties because, like I said, they're so small. And it's funny, they were cut in half. At least I thought they were. Anyways, here's my 7, which is actually 8. Now we're going to crisscross to try to fill this in. Okay, that was weird. Bless you. Okay, let me see if I can get it in this little tiny tie. Okay, I am just barely going to get it to close. No, not even. All I'm doing is trying to make it connect one time, and then I'm going to add another piece to it for safety. You could add zip ties, but I have white zip ties, not black, so I'm not going to add zip ties. So what I'm going to do is to just get another piece, put it right under, make sure it goes through both sides, and I'm just going to twist it through. And then it's a little longer, so it must have been a miscut, I don't know. I'm just going to do it as tight as I can. There we go. Now that's on, and my original one should be in here. Okay, there we go. So now we're just going to go crisscross. I poked myself 3 times now on these. Okay. I was told to try to do them half ties. So I thought since I was running out of black, I'd do half ties. Never again. Okay, we can go ahead. And we did that one there. I need to crisscross up. You know, I really just don't like this. Tammy. Can you see it? Oh, Barbara. How are you? Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to crisscross it anyways. And like I said, I am going to run out of this one. So we're going to go ahead. And we're going to do it anyways. We're going to use this anyways. Oh, that's why I can't see it. It moved. No, I don't like that. We're going here. It's funny. It's literally just... Okay. Well, once again, I'm at the same boat I was just a second ago with the ties being too short. So I'm grabbing another one. I'm not even going to bother with the one that's there because it's just taking up too much time. I'm just going to add an extra one and just make sure I turn them both down so you can't poke yourself on them. Go ahead and do a twist. This is kind of odd how this is ending up. It's almost like it's not Xing over. Tammy, are you there still? Okay, Tammy, talk to me. Or who else? Barbara? What was it? I find it really weird. I am doing a crossover, but for some reason, it's not crossing over. It's literally filling in the middle, which is fine because I want it to fill the middle, but it's just odd because I'm actually am doing crossover and it's not doing it. So anyways, that's where I'm at. Now I'm almost out of this one. I'm going to use it down to the very last possible use of it. So let's see if I can get one more hoops out of this, okay? And let's go ahead and measure. Oh, hey, got very lucky. And go ahead and now they're all doing that, and it should go like, oh, that's why. Okay, well, anyways, we're going to cross it over. I'm just going to grab another one. I'm not even going to try to go through that one. I'm going to slide it right under my two pieces here and push that down. That's what I want to tie. It is going to be one interesting looking cat, but that's okay. It's mine, so it's okay. I just was wanting to learn how to do this. So anyways, now this extra piece we got here, once again, we don't want this showing. We actually want to get rid of that piece. So I am going to tuck this under to get rid of it. All those little extra pieces. But I still want to use that to help hide my ball. So I know I have my ties here. I am going to go ahead and use a zip tie. And I'm going to go right through the top to the bottom. Let me see if I can grab this. I'll flip it and show you. Okay. Top to the bottom. And what I'm going to try to do, because it just got away from me. Try it again. Come on. Quit being stubborn. All right. Now what I'm going to try to do, because I don't want to cut it, but I do want it locked in here. I have to, put it through the right area, which I'm going to go the opposite way than what I just did. Angelina came on. She was saying, hi.
Barbara Devine said hello.
Hello. Barbara. That's a nice name, Barbara Devine. I like that. Okay, now I got it right. I actually crisscross over the centerpiece that conjoins them. And I probably have this upside down, so let's see. And do I?
Tammy said you're pulling the crisscross too tight.
I am pulling it too tight. Okay, thank you, Tammy. I was trying to figure out what was going wrong with that. Okay. Come on, you gotta flip. I can let go. There we go. Because it wouldn't move anyways. And there. Come on, there we go. And just as tight as I can. And the excess, I'm just going to push it back over. Or I can cut it off because I don't need it. Okay. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay, now I got to get more mesh because I ran out. But that's all right. It's right here. And I just happen to have an open one that I can use. So I'm not wasting too much here. All right. It's funny. This feels different than this one. And it's the exact same kind. It's really weird. Okay. All right. Okay, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, is I really thought they were the exact same mesh, but by filling them, I'd be very inclined to say they're not. One, this is real soft and flimsy, and this is real not. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this, put it right back where I got it, and grab the other open one because I think, yep, that's it. That's the one I wanted. Okay. I knew I had an open one, much better. And since we ran out, oh, hey, I cut that one right. How about that?
How are you going to fill the center?
Actually, on the cat, once we put it together, I'm hoping not to because the cat will have a belly. I thought later I would go in and paint a tummy on it. Maybe give it some kind of a different coloration. I don't know yet. Okay, thank you. All right, now we got this started. And that drives me nuts. I just hate it when it does that. So I am going to trim it just because I don't want to work with all those little pieces. There we go. Get rid of that. All right. Now I find out where I left off, which obvious is right here. And what I did to this one with the tie, I could have waited because I have to do the same thing with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to loop this through. And I am not going to worry about it yet, because I will go back and loop it in. I will just pull that through. Probably should tie it, but I want to get started here. All right. Let's see. Okay. So that's why it looks like that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to our 8 again. And I'm going to try not to pull so tight. Although it may change the whole outlook of everything. But then once again, if I don't like it, it's mine, or I can cut it apart. And because the ties are so tiny, I'm going to go ahead and add another zip tie right in the same spot as the one I got. So I can hold this down. And I really haven't decided what to do with the middle. I was just thinking maybe I can design it. I've seen where people go back and they add zip ties. But since I have the, oh, there it is. Since I have the wood there, I was thinking I can paint something there. I don't know. Maybe paint a saying like Happy Halloween or something right there in the middle. All right. Here we go. I knew I did that wrong. All right. We're doing an 8-inch crisscross over. All right. It has to go right here. Let's see if I can use this piece here. Oh my God. Tammy, the ties were so small that because of, the no damage in my hands, I can't grip them. They're like really hard for me to grip. So this is definitely going to be mine. But that's okay, because now I know how to do it, right? And I will never do a half part again. It just doesn't work for me. And that's okay, now I know. I'll save all the pieces though, off of other stuff I made that way if there's something I want to make. I have pieces. Okay. Tammy. I remember Bob was still there. Hope so. With the crisscross, trying to do it as a crisscross, it's really weird. I don't know why it's doing this, but it is. Oh my God, she's outside singing. Oh, amazing voice. You can hear her everywhere. Just amazing. She's outside so she didn't disturb anybody. And she's practicing. That's my beautiful lady. But I'm not going to let her stay up too long because it's 108. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to go ahead and crisscross. I think this is actually going to be almost a last crisscross. All right. Here's someone behind me. I really, truly don't like how this is working, Tammy. But I'm going to do it anyways because I don't want to waste people's time. And then once that's all together, if I truly don't like it, I'll do it again. And I'm going to go ahead, and I think I got one more here, maybe two. So let's go ahead and pull it. See, this is so weird, Tammy. Let's see, Bob is still there. Oh, okay. Make my posts, yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, I hope that Bob is still there. I might have lost her. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to end this and we're just going to fluff it out and see what we get. Because this is interesting. So let's see what we got. because I really want to connect them. Even if it doesn't work out as well as I want it, I still want to put them together because I'm dying to see what it looks like. And I think I will put Happy Halloween in the middle. I don't want to waste too much of this, but I have to tuck it way back there, so. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Get rid of that. And then I'm going to have to tuck it. I'm going to make it so we can use some of it, though. Yeah, I actually got it as a great quote. How about that? All right. I'm going to go ahead again with the zip tie. And we're going to try to hook it in through one of my actual ties since I'm not at a crossbar. That way it will be stable and it won't move. So we'll just go ahead and do it that way. Go ahead and get rid of this. I'm not going to worry about the little extras right now. All right. So now we got to poof them. And oops, oh, it's here. I do have a coat that I didn't tuck yet and tie off. We'll have to do that too. There it goes. Okay. I'm trying to, I can see what you mean, they're too tight, but that's okay. Oh, I guess Facebook's having problems with the connection again. That's all right too. It'll all work out in a wash. All right, so I'm separating the mesh, trying to get my poofs to really poof out here. Come on. Yeah, I can see. There we go. I'm glad you're coming in. It's hot. I am. We are about, I'm poofing them. And then what we're going to do is we are going to connect the top and the bottom. And hopefully it'll look halfway decent. I wasn't planning on putting any ribbon or anything on it, but I think eventually I will. Let me see. Get that to come out. There we go. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to say this is not perfect, but it's mine. Hear me. I do not know what happened, but that's okay. It'll just be for fun. All right. You can see even here. This is why I think I got to add ribbon. Oh well. Sometimes it just works out that way. And if I wasn't doing a live with it, I literally would just start over. All right. All right. Here's the cat's head. Let me grab it here. All right. I'm going to set that just right there for a second because I did not tie this down. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get my ziploc tie here. I'm going to go ahead and loop it through. If you can't get it to a crossbar, then go ahead and loop it through. We have one of the twist ties at to give it that support, and just don't go crazy pulling too tight, because you know that is in that section and you don't want to rip it out. And I just want to go ahead, I will deal with that later. I just want it to stay. All right, and cut this off. All right. Now, we're going to hook them together, folks. Let's see what happens. So, this is what we got so far. Oops. Just the two pieces. And in the center, I am going to go ahead and put Happy Halloween. Or Trick or Treat even. That'd be cool. I'll figure something out for that. But I won't be doing it tonight. But we all go and hook them. So I'm just going to find the side that I didn't like the most, which is right here. A little puff puff. And find my bottom, which is here. I'm going to flip them over. Now, what I'm going to do, get those out of the way because I still need them. Find my ties that I do have here on the table somewhere. I am going to hook the two sides together. I hope you can see it. I'm going to push down the mesh and pull tight. Now I'll probably end up doing this at least, I don't know, we're going to probably go for 3 times because I don't want it to move. I want it to stay. And what happened to my other ties? Alright, good thing they're right over here, right? Alright, just grab a few. Alright, so too bad they weren't black. It's alright. And once again, I'm going between the two wires, or the two first part of the frame wires, and trying to get it come through the piece of wood. There you go. And now I'm going to go ahead and do this one tight too. Once this is tight, you can see this one's a little tighter. Yay. Okay. Let me check the front because I don't know what I'm doing from behind. Okay, they're looking okay. Let's go ahead and turn it back. I want to add 3 because I want this side here to stay as well. And all my little pieces might actually just stay down too. I'm going between the 2 pieces of wood. And I'm pulling them. I'm just going to put it in there nice, as tight as I can. And then go ahead, take your clippers or whatever you got. I have my old junky scissors. I'm just going to cut them off. And let's see. All right. So this is our black cat. Let me bring you guys a little up here. Hopefully, oh, I'm sorry. It blowed out, you guys. Let's see. Hopefully you can see him. He's not done. We still have our pipe cleaners that we will get rid of. But I don't have ears made or tail made because I really wasn't going to do that. But I came up with this idea in my brain, so I think I probably will end up doing it. Here's the body. What's pretty cool is the type of paint I use down here. You can actually use chalk on it. It's supposed to be able to. We'll see. Use chalk on it, and you can just write trick or treat. Next day, wipe it off, put happy Halloween, and just keep changing it. That way you got something creative every day. And if you got little wee ones, have them write it. 1, practice the handwriting, the spelling, flat out have fun, and they're working with the mom or dad. So they feel like, you know, they feel like they're important, which they are. So I kind of like it blank, but I don't have him very stable yet. But I have to add one right in there to make him stable. This is what our cat looks like. And we are going to go ahead and add one in there. What do you think, Tammy? And whoever else is on there, let me know your opinions too. I can't see who's all there. But anyways, we can go ahead and tie him down. You can put a little bow tie or bow here. Once again, you can write anything you want in there. So I am going to actually leave him this way for now because, my hands, the nerves are just not nice today. So I'm going to leave him like this. But when I do decide to put the rest of him together, I'll come back on and we'll do a real quick tutorial on that and finish him up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you come back to see him get finished. And for right now, we have to say goodnight and be blessed.